Hi guys, what's up? It's Joe Pitt here, back with another video, and I'm here with another review. Now, I haven't done one for a while. I can't remember the last time I did one was, but it was for Blockers the last time. I'll leave a link down below to that video, which I think was around April, so it has definitely been a while. And this is a review for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is the new animated Spider-Man film with different generations of Spider-Man. There is another one coming out in July called Spider-Man Far From Home, which is featuring the same actor from Spider-Man Homecoming who played Spider-Man. So yes, without further ado, I am going to get on with this video. Of course, there are spoilers. Also, a few things to mention. Yesterday was Burns Night. It's, celebrating Robert Burns, and it's mostly celebrated in Scotland. I watched this on the Wednesday, so I just didn't record it at the time, did the review. I didn't do the review on the 23rd, so I'm sorry about that. I was busy with other stuff. And I have a party today, but I'm going to upload the video tomorrow. So, here's the thing. I have seen it before. This is my second time I've seen it. I did see it on the 30th of December, 2018. So, I saw it on the 23rd of January, 2019. At the start, there was the Columbia Pictures, of course, and Marvel. But they were like all different animations. There was a bit of glitch in it. And it was to do with the film, because of the different generations of Spider-Man. Sunflower was playing at the start and at the end of the film. The main character of this film, is Miles. I think it's in college or it's high school. He's a high schooler or he's a college student. His dad is a cop, and he's said to be the new Spider-Man of Brooklyn. So, yeah, he was singing Sunflower and all, was getting ready for school. When he got in and all, there was like this person on the projector, which we do find about later. It's the head, I think she's the head of some company, and I'll talk more about that later, like I said. I don't know if people noticed this, but there was a poster of Chance the Rapper in Miles' room. Don't know some of his songs. Well, I know some of his songs. I can't name them right now. But yeah, I have heard of him and all. But when I saw the poster, I was like, that's him. So Aaron, his uncle, he tells about this girl he's seen and all, and then he does this shoulder tap, whatever, and go, hey, and that was a funny part. Then he took him down to some basement to do some spray paint and all, and this is where we encounter the radioactive spider, because when he was taking a photo of his creation, the spider just crawled up on his hand and bit him, and then, well, he didn't feel anything. He just knocked the spider off. So the next day, he noticed his pants are strank. He had sticky hands, he said, and he was sweating a lot. And he said, have I hit puberty? And he said that in front of one of his mates. He was like, I should have kept that quiet. So we find out the original Spider-Man, he was killed by this enemy called Kingpin. He's like this massive guy with a very small head. Yeah, so then we were reading the comics. He was reading the comics and he was following the comics on. So he went up a building, and then he was trying to run across it to the other one, but he was like, nah. So he walked back down. He went to another one. But in the original Spider-Man, Peter Parker, he falls onto a car. This happens as well, but his shoelace gets, he trips on his shoelace, falls, smashes on a car. So, and then he broke this key, which helps stop this machine called the Collider, and Kingpin is trying to use the Collider to bring back his family. So we find out as well, Miles has shock and invincibility abilities, but you can't do it on command. So when he encounters another Spider-Man, he just because he shocks him just by surprise. And then we notice his invincibility later on as well. And then another phrase, don't watch the mouth, watch the hands, we notice from this other Spider-Man. It gets repeated on later on in the film towards the end. And then when he goes with this other Spider-Man to retrieve this, I can't remember what it is, but he decides to wear a cape, yellow cape. He was like, no cape. But we found out later on, Spider-Man, one of them, did wear a cape. I don't know why. So Liv, or which some of her friends call her, or Doc Ock, which her enemies call her, was the documentary girl that Miles saw on the projector when he was late to class and he made a thing about Einstein. So Spider-Gwen, or Spider-Woman, you know, is Gwanda, and she knows Miles because they went to the same high school, and then she worked in the lab that Liv worked in. Chance the Rapper, again, was on a neon sign, so that other Spider-Man were me. So Spider-Gwen, there was Spider-Man Noir, Penny Parker, Peter Porker, or Spider-Ham, which is from Looney Tunes, because it was the pig, but in a spider costume. So, and then he said he got bitten by a radioactive pig instead of a radioactive spider. We found out later on, as well, the evil purple Spider-Man, which is called the Prowler, is actually Uncle Aaron, but we don't know that until he's on a roof and he's about to let him go, and then Miles takes off his mask, and then he just finds out, oh my god, it's Miles. And then Kingpin's like, what are you doing? Shoot him. He decides to let him go. Kingpin shoots Uncle Aaron instead. And then another phrase, do animals talk in this dimension? Because I don't want to freak him out. So this was to his best friend, and he just collapsed on the floor. So Miles' full name, Miles Morales, he is. Stanley was in a shop. This was towards the start though, and he was selling Spider-Man stuff. And he was mentioned at the end. I'll talk more about that after. So Miles, he did the shoulder tap early on in the film to Gwen, or Gwanda. But he like stuck his hand on her hair and, well, messed up her hair. But then he also did the shoulder tap on Kingpin. I said, hey, shocked him. Then he just threw him at the green button, which, because he inserted the key, but he needed to press the green button. So he just threw him at the green button, and that stopped the collider. So at the end, there was a Steve Ditko and Stanley message. Something about superheroes not the only ones, whatever. It was very moving. And then there was another ending right at the end. We found out that the multiverse didn't break. And then they showed the Spider-Man cartoon from 1967 with the Spider-Man in like a black suit, but in the future as well, beforehand. So yeah, that is it for this review of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I'm not sure if there's any other good movies coming out this month or next month. I don't honestly know, but if there is, I'll give them a watch. I'll do a review for them. So yeah, I have got a party tonight, but I'll record today, but then like I'll do photos, whatever, today on the 26th, but I'll probably upload it on the 27th. So that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.